Hey, I'm answering William Crawford's question. He's talking about economic security in the context of North Korea, similar to a question I asked also. He states that North Korea is home to a regime that constantly bargains for economic goodies while reneging on its part of the deal when it refuses to wind down its nuclear program. And then a few years later, the United States renegotiates a deal in exchange for promises which are failed. And then a few years later, we renegotiate a promise. And at what point does economic security policy fail, and then military security policy needs to be enacted? He asked, would partnering with China to broaden the scope of sanctions do the trick? Yes, it would do the trick. China's a big partner with North Korea, and they need to definitely help in the efforts to force them to wind down their nuclear program. But it could be a useless endeavor because many of them may feel sympathetic to the cause against the United States. And in the context of ISIS, Williams says, as an example, they don't have the same economic needs or desires that a traditional state has. So we can't exchange anything in return for anything. So if we would offer them money, aid, we can't sanction them. We can cut off their oil revenues. We can cut off accounts and donations and supporters financially. But even that's only part of the problem. Economic security policy never works well on its own. I think that's kind of obvious throughout history that you can't just look at security in economic terms, and complete economic disengagement with anybody is pointless in such a global age because there's always somebody else to turn to solve the problem and to gain from it.